When I was approached to do this, to use iPads last year by John Grice, I thought it was a great opportunity. I am really intrigued by the use of technology to improve student learning. I think students aren't as comfortable with the technology as you might think, so we spend a little bit of class time making sure they understand how to do things. I do use a wiki space, and having the iPad allows the kids to complete items that we have put on the wiki space. We keep a complete listing of all the terminology for every chapter on a wiki space, which allows the kids to digitally always look back and study. There's a complete study guide there for the finals. Any information they want, they can, through that space, they can always ask me questions. They can ask each other questions. So it's a very, very useful source for us. Then my most intriguing use of the iPad thus far, I think, has been, I have a pretty large class for an AP theory class because it's very skill-based, and I do have to hear individual assessments of sight singing, which is a requirement for the AP. And we do group activities all year, but it's been very challenging to hear individuals, and my class this year has 23 students in it, so to hear each student individually and then give them appropriate feedback is very challenging. So what we have been doing is I'm taking the iPads, and they can video record themselves or just audio record, so they can send me MP4s if they choose, or just a regular movie file. And I assign them sight singing examples, and they send them to me via email. It has been so effective. So now I've heard about 3 examples from all the kids individually, and it allows me to see what troubles they're having, who really has a very good ear and good sense of relative pitch. And it's just really a fantastic way for me to take that out of class time, but allow me to do more work with those kids, so I can send them emails or I can send them information about what they need to know.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, do.
I have an ebook loaded down for them that is music notation and terminology, and there is so much terminology that musicians have to know and use on a daily basis, and this is used on the AP. It's used in their everyday musical life as performers or composers, because I do have some composers in the class, and they have to know several different languages of terms, and this is a great way for them to have all this just at their fingertips. And we continue to learn different ways to use this.